What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here. As always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope everybody's having a great day. Well, we have some good news, and that is today that Jerry Jones didn't go on anybody's show saying some stupid shit. So there's that. And this gets to be this is a hard time. This is a really hard time. Some of the teams have already started making their cuts. Atlanta Falcons immediately have already started making cuts. And sadly, I saw a post on Twitter from Ben DiNucci, who's at the airport, and he's having a beer. And he said, there's no beer like I've been cut from the NFL for a 7-time beer. Yeah. Ben DiNucci, dream has died again. I'm sure it'll be resurrected. But the thing is that's sad is there will be a lot of guys that dreams will end in the next couple of days. All the teams have to get down to 53-man rosters by Tuesday at 4 o'clock. And some teams aren't wasting any time. They're cutting the fat right now and making their plays. And this is also, at the same time, the opportunity to find some diamonds in the rough or find a few players, find some depth, because there will be some players that can help your roster. Because maybe a team like the Cowboys, when you look at us and you say, you know, we've got George Pickens, we've got CeeDee Lamb, we got Jalen Tolbert. Although Jonathan Mingo's hurt, he'll go on IR. We've got Ryan Fenoy. We've got Jalen Brooks, Holden. You know that, of course, Kayvon Turpin. You know, we've got 8 guys, and you know, you look at this and say the Cowboys are probably only going to keep 5 receivers, maybe 6 with the IR Mingo. So you look at this and say that maybe a Ryan Fenoy or Holden could end up being like Danny Amendola, that they get an opportunity elsewhere to continue their career. And the thing is, you know, as kids, you know, we all dream, man, I want to be a football player and stuff. And, you know, if you're Peyton Manning or Dak Prescott, yeah, you've got that long career that you've made a lot of money. But the reality is, see, the NFL, they own you. And they have everything working in their favor. Now, Jerry Jones is in here trying to penny pinch about Micah Parsons, but here's the thing. When you think that the average career in the NFL is around 3 years, the way everything is set up is we own you for the first 4 to 5 years. Yeah. You're drafted, you got 4 years where you've been slotted. The crazy thing for Micah Parsons, and you think about what he's done already in his career, is his first 4 years was $17 million. And there's absolutely positively nothing he can do about that. Dak Prescott, because he was drafted in the 4th round, his contract for the first 3 years was $2 million, $680,000 a year. The backup quarterback was making more than he was. And there's nothing you can do about it. And when you think you've been slotted, and my career typically is only 3 years, and that's the only thing that I've ever prepared myself for, all of a sudden you're 25 years old, you've made $2 million, and you got the rest of your life, and you have no skills. So, yeah, it's a rough time for a lot of guys that will be cut. Now, we have problems. We got great news that Diggs is chomping at the bit to get back on the field. That's great. But we still have to worry about, is he going to be 100%? Jordan Lewis, we still don't have a slot guy. We still need another really good defensive tackle. We still got question marks at left tackle. Is Tyler Guyton going to be ready to start the season? Is Big Nate going to be the answer? We ain't got much time, 11 days. And at this point, bringing in anybody and thinking you're going to be able to coach them up to be able to play on that Thursday night, you ain't got enough time. You don't have enough time to get them up to speed and to know the whole game plan. So the Cowboys have self-inflicted wounds going on here. When I think about the running game, I think that Phil Maffa and Jaden Blue last night cemented Sanders being gone. Miles Sanders, I don't think, is going to make the roster. Because you look at this and say, maybe the Cowboys are better off with a younger back. What I've seen from Miles Sanders for training camp and in the game last week didn't impress me. Hell, at this point, I'd say bring Zeke back. You know, it couldn't be any worse than what I saw from Miles Sanders. Phil Maffa looks like he's the real deal, but I'm sitting here worried about Blue. Blue's got me thinking he's like Tony Pollard, who's going to be injured a lot. You saw him last night get kind of nicked up. But we'll see what we're going to see. Now, I still believe, here's where I believe it's darkest before the dawn. And I'm kind of hitting a whole bunch of different things right here, right now. But I'm tired, okay? My brain is just kind of scatterbrained. But here's the thing, is like in Fatal Attraction, right? In Fatal Attraction, you know, he choked her, and she gets in the water and you see the bubbles, right? She's dead, right? She's dead. And so then, you know, Douglas ends up hugging his wife. Oh man, I'm sorry. Right? And you think, okay, it's done. They made up. And then all of a sudden, she comes out of the water. Wielding the knife when you least expect it, right? And then it's, you know, because you're kind of relaxed. Now all of a sudden, okay, got it. Okay, that's what they do to really shock the hell out of you. The Dallas Cowboys. Here it is. You got everybody talking about trading for Micah. You got Jerry, you know, we own him for the next 3 years. Doing his world tour. And all of a sudden, when you least expect it, boom! The deal's done. You watch. You watch. That's exactly what's going to happen. It's going to be, when you least expect it, all of a sudden, you're going to wake up and then there's a deal. I'm telling you, don't be surprised when it happens. That or I'm just stupid. One of the two things. It's one of those two things. So, it's Saturday night, and I do have somebody, okay? And I'm going to go take me a shower, and I'm going to go snuggle up next to her and tell her how much I love her. And you, my friends, because I think I have more than one, I hope you do the same. Tell all the people you love how much you love them. And do everything you can for them. And let them know how you feel about it. As always, I love you guys. And tomorrow, hopefully, we'll all see each other again.